Alright folks, here I go. I'm going to connect the hose on the top of the tanker. Hopefully I'm straight on it. Gotta remember my marks on the ground that guides me with the top. Let's see how good I did. This is my second day back on the job. I didn't record my first day because I had a rider with me and I didn't want to have him in my video. So let's check it out, see if well, I look straight. Well, I'm almost perfect. I'll make it work. Flip the switch. Here we go, I'm filling. Open up my hatches. Get some fuel in here. Get it topped off. That's good. I try to fuel my truck every load. That one tank will do a truck and a half. That's good. Check my tires. Sound good. Sound good. This one needs a little air, feels like it. Good. Everything's so good so far. Gotta clean this hose. When the truck's filling, you can see the water going up in this hose. That's how I know how much water's in the tanker without having to go on top and checking it out. Got one in the back and one in the front. I'm gonna get the garden hose and wet it. Usually I use a Windex spray bottle to do this, but I just came back to work. I got to get all that stuff back. Right now I just use the water hose. Yep. When these hoses get real bad, we normally change them because the sun will mess them up. Here's the water right here. That's where it's at right now in the back. When I was here before the accident, I would make sure my hoses are always clean. So once they get very dirty, you got to climb on top and check them. And that gets kind of annoying, climbing on top every time to see how much water is in the truck. This hose is good, but I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. All right, that hose is clean. Now I can see my water level. On these smaller trucks, they only got, I think it's only one hose. One hose on the smaller trucks. This truck is being painted. Looks pretty good. It's not ready yet. They got to get the hoses back on. They got to put the pump back on. So these tankers are being painted. I like the way that hose look. I can see that water level. Let me turn this hose off. Pour a little bit more water on it. Rinse off some of the dust. Bossman likes his trailers clean. Got to keep them clean. Hose ain't gonna reach. Gotta throw it under the trailer. This tanker was recently painted right here. He's got to get work done to it before we get it on the road. Looks real good, that paint. There's also a machine back there being painted. One of the big forklifts. Low, whatever you guys want to call it. A telehandler, whatever. All right, that's it. back under there, go around and shut it off. Let me close this. This is open because I got the hose out of here that I'm using on the boat. We got a new tanker that they got it painted. I really like it. I'm gonna call it the mini tank. Told boss man I'm gonna call it the mini tanker. This one's 5,000 gallon tanker. The small trucks are 3,100 gallons. This mini is a 5,000 gallon tank. The one I'm pulling is a 9,400 gallon tank. And this one over here is a 10,000 gallon tank. Right here. You got a little tanker in the back there. Getting painted. Well, they got painted already. It's going on that truck back here. Here's the telehandler. Looks good. They should put some white stripes on it or something. Looks good. I like the way this tanker looks. They got the pump there getting installed. All it needs is the lights in the back. I believe that's what it needs. They're working on it. Well, today is Sunday, so they're not working on Sundays. I'm working on Sunday because that ship, once the ship comes in, we got to take water to the ship. Doesn't matter what day it is or what time it is, they need that water. So I'm here on Sunday working. I like the way this tanker looks. Got another tanker back there that got painted. I don't know if that's a 10,000 gallon tanker also. I'm not sure what that one is. So I'm just gonna sit and wait for this tanker to get filled. Where we at right now? We are right here, right there, if you guys can see it, right there. Let me check the front. The front is lower than the back. The back has a belly. See that belly right there on the tanker? It's not a straight tanker like this one. This one's straight. That one doesn't have a belly. Straight. This one has a belly. So the front's smaller than the back. There goes the water right there. So I'm almost halfway full. It takes 22 minutes to fill this tanker. So I'm just gonna sit back and wait till it fills, and I'm gonna head back to that ship. The truck is almost full. I'm gonna head up top, close the hatches. Almost full.